Hey y'all, this is Ursula, the Harvey Container Gardener. It's windy over here in Southeast Louisiana, Zone 9B. It is really, really windy. Uh, it might be blowing about 30, 40 miles per hour, sometimes a gust. So, y'all, I'm trying to get some work done. We're supposed to have some weather coming in overnight tonight, some rain, and I can kind of feel it in the air. But I'm out here. I want to get some work done. I want to have some stuff planted. So I'm going to be planting some seeds today. And I also want to plant my sweet potato slips. So if y'all follow me, if y'all been watching my videos, if not, you can go back and catch me on Friday. I made a video where I took my sweet potato slips that I grew off of sweet potatoes, and those are what I'm going to be planting today. So before I start planting, let me show you guys. This is one of them that I took off. So some of them are really, really small, but they had roots. So instead of planting them right away, went ahead and planted them in some cups. I'm going to let them get a little bit bigger, and then I'll go ahead and plant them out into a grow bag. So I have 5 of them right now. They're sitting over here, just growing. So these will be planted. I would give them a couple of weeks, because sweet potatoes grow fast, y'all, especially when the weather is warm. So I'll be planting these out really, really soon. But for right now, let me show you what I am planting out. So these are the slips that I got off of the sweet potatoes, and they already had root, y'all. So over the weekend, I just kind of put them in this old pail that had a little soil at the bottom, just to keep them alive and keep them fresh and nice and green until I'm ready to plant them. So today I'm ready to plant them, y'all. So y'all, I have 4 of the slips that have roots to them. I don't have to put them down in water and let them develop roots, because they already have their roots. So that is what I'm doing today. But I wanted to kind of let you guys know, I'm going to put you down so you'll see what I'm doing with the grow bag. So hold on. So this is the grow bag that I am growing the sweet potatoes in. So this is a 15-gallon grow bag, and it has a little peekaboo pocket that I can kind of peek in and see what's going on with the sweet potatoes. So first thing first, y'all, I'm adding some more soil. And y'all, I reuse all of my old soil. Just to let you guys know, I don't throw soil away. So let's see, I don't want to put all old soil. I put some old soil, then I turn around, I put some new soil. And let me show you the soil that I use. Is this Kellogg's. Let me push this back so y'all can see. Okay, this is heavy. It's a Kellogg's all potting mix. So I already have a good bit in this grow bag, but I want to add a little bit more, because I want to have enough soil at the bottom for the sweet potatoes to grow down into. Alright, so I already have most of the soil in here, y'all. I just kind of wanted to show y'all what I use. Also, I use this compost. This is a 100% organic compost. Like I said, I already put some in here, but I just want to kind of show you guys what I'm using to get my bags ready for my sweet potato. So I'll add a little bit more. And this provides a lot of nutrients, y'all. A lot of nutrients. So next thing I add is perlite, because I don't want the soil to get compacted. I want it to stay nice and fluffy. So adding some perlite. Whew. Yeah. Alright, mixing it all together. Add a little blood meal, not a lot. Like I said, I already fixed this pot up, but I wanted to do it on video for somebody who might have a question about what I use. And bone meal. So bone meal, y'all know, is what sweet potatoes really need the most. The phosphorus is what they need to develop those roots, which is what the sweet potato is. It's a root. All right. Whew. Yeah, never do this inside. Never do this inside. So I'm going to try to mix this up as good as I can. All right, so I think these sweet potatoes will have all of the nutrients that they need to get started. And another thing I wanted to show you guys is this. When I water, twice a month, I'm going to use this Alaska More Bloom, because it has a big number of phosphorus and potassium, both of which the sweet potatoes need. So this is what I do when I get my pots ready to plant down my sweet potatoes. You want to have a good bit of space from the bottom of the pot to where you plant it at, because the sweet potatoes are going to grow down. Some of them may grow up above where you plant it at, so you may have to, add a little soil, but for the most part, they're going to grow down. So I think I have a good bit of room for the sweet potatoes to grow down into. And I think they have all the nutrition they need, y'all. All right. So I am ready to plant my sweet potatoes. Make sure I ain't got no clumps. Everything is good. All right, so my first one, I'm going to get, and like I said, they have some nice roots. I'm going to take these leaves off, just the bottom leaves, because this little piece right here is a new stem that's growing, but I want to plant it. Let's see, I'm going to plant it a little deep, because I want stems to grow all the way from every part of this root that it can grow from, like right here. These little dots right here, these little dots can also become roots. So wherever you see this at, if it's buried, it could possibly be roots. So what I do is, y'all, I don't just go straight down. I lay them sideways into the soil, like that. Lay them sideways, and then I just bury the roots. Alright, so let's see. The smaller one I'm going to put right here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go sideways and just bury the roots. Same thing with this. I'm just trying to get as much of the stem under the soil as I can. So may have to add a little bit more soil just to top it off. So this one I'm gonna lay this way and bury those roots. Oh, not quite buried. All right. Oh, come on. All right, this one I have to go a little deeper because it's not cooperating. All right, there you go. So all of the sweet potatoes are buried, and hopefully in a couple of months we get some sweet potatoes from here, y'all. So I was very fortunate. Last year I had 2 harvests of sweet potatoes. First harvest, it was pretty good. Second one, not so good, but I still got sweet potatoes off of it, y'all. So that's what I'm gonna do. I may go ahead and add a little bit more soil to the top just to top it off and make sure everything is covered. But for right now, this is what the sweet potatoes look like. All right, so this is done. I won't water it in. The soil is a little moist and we're about to get some rain, y'all. So let me move this to the side. All right. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop some seeds. I have some pots right here that I already have some garlic growing in it. So I'm not going to disturb the pot, okay? I want the garlic to continue growing. Let me bring this down so y'all can see what I'm talking about. All right, so this pot here has garlic growing in it on both sides. This garlic started growing in it while they had a broccoli plant in it. I don't want to disturb it. I want the garlic to continue growing, but I want to put some seeds in the middle and top it up. So I'm direct sowing some seeds in here and in here, and I got 3 smaller pots. So this pot and this pot, let's see. I already made the tags, y'all. So I'm gonna do a squash, Cozella, I think that's what it says, and a yellow neck squash in this pot. Now, these are not where the squash are gonna grow. I am just using these pots to direct sow the seeds. Once the plants start coming up, then I will go ahead and pop them out and put them into the pot that they're gonna grow in. This is another one. This is a cucumber. That's gonna be a straight A cucumber. So let me just add some soil. Let me move this out the way. So I'm adding the soil from the Kellogg's. I'm not going to fill it up because, like I said, this is just going to be temporary until the seeds germinate, come up, and then they'll be moved to their permanent spot. But for right now, I need some soft, fluffy soil to put my seeds in. And I like this Kellogg's. They have some sticks in it, like this one, but you don't see too many of them in there like that. Let's see, but if I find them, I'm throwing them out because I don't want nothing to hinder my little seeds from growing. So I'm going to add some soil over here. Now, I left some soil in the bottom. I don't like to dig all the way to the bottom because usually that's where the worms are. And I don't want to disturb the worms. Alright, so I think this is good. This is good. Just picking out any big pieces I might find in here, y'all. I don't want nothing to hinder my little seeds. Alright, so squash. This is, like I said, a Cocozelle. I am going to, well, I don't want to do that now. I'll do 5. And the yellow straight neck squash, I'll do 5 of these as well. And let's see. So I'll go ahead and all I'm doing, y'all, is I'm pushing them down just a little bit beyond the top. Not a lot. Just a little bit. And then I'll go back and just add some more soil. Make sure they're covered. Make sure they have good contact. Same thing I'm going to do over here. I didn't push them down too much. Alright. Squash is planted. Let's see, put this right here. Alright, so this one is going to be the straight 8 cucumbers. And like I said, it won't grow in this. This is just a little temporary place for them, just until they come up. Then I'll move them. Instead of having a whole bunch of little cups or trays or something, you know, all over, I could just plant them in these pots. I'm not using these pots right now. I don't have anything that I need these for. So I could use them to drop my seeds. Alright, so this is a straight 8 cucumber. Let's see. Oh, I don't want that many. I think I'm going to do 5 of these. Kind of space them out a little bit so when they do come up, I don't have to like dig and separate them. They'll already be separated, hopefully. So I'm just going to push them down a little bit in the soil. Not a lot, just a little. And I'm going to lightly cover it with some more soil. Making sure I'm not dropping any big sticks like this down in there. Then I'm going to lightly pat it. And it's done. Alright, so next thing is, this pot heavy. Alright, so like I said, I don't want to disturb my garlic. Don't look that great, but it's okay. So this is going to be a pot where I can actually grow my cucumbers in. So this won't be a temporary thing. This would be a permanent thing. So what I'm going to do is, these are going to be the National Pickling. Let's see. These, I'm going to go ahead and put 4 in this pot. And I'll just line them up so that they stay in the middle. Gently push them into the soil, just gently, because they're not that big. And go ahead and cover them up, y'all. The seeds don't need any fertilizer right now. All they need is water and sunlight. Well, not even sunlight right now, just water. All right, put that one down. Let me move all of this out the way. Oh, I didn't plant my okra. I have to get something to plant my okra in because I want to plant okra as well. All right, so the last pot, guys. As y'all can see, still have garlic in this one as well. Kind of leaning over, so I'm gonna have to fix it up a little bit, but it's still growing. I don't want to interfere. So these are going to be the lemon cucumbers, and I'm going to just clean out a spot in the center. Let's see, I think I'm going to do 4. So I'll do 4 of these. Alright, so 1, I'm going to zigzag these. I don't want them to be too close together. Alright, so push it down a little bit. Cover the seeds up with a little soil. And gently pat it. Okay, y'all, I think we're done. So now I got a fingernail full of dirt. Go inside and wash my hands. But I am glad to have planted some of my seeds. I still have a few more okra. I want to plant okra. I think I'm going to try to grow sugar baby watermelon again, and maybe the yellow flesh watermelon. I had one last year and I saved the seeds. So I think I'm going to try to grow that. So that may be the last thing that I want to plant. Y'all know I already have my tomatoes. I already have bell peppers, eggplants, strawberries. I have some more sweet potatoes growing, potatoes. So that's mostly the what I'll be growing for the spring, other than my herbs that I'm still growing. But yeah, I'm happy to have those planted, y'all. Happy to have those planted. So, oh, I want to show you guys a surprise that I got when I went to the store. Still doing work in the yard. About to build up another area for me to plant in. So, went to Home Depot to pick up a few things. And while I was in Home Depot, I'm going to show you guys this before I let you go. Alright, hold on, y'all, hold on. Alright, this is what I want to show you guys. Look at this. Look, oh my God, this thing, I saw this thing and I couldn't believe how many berries they already had on this plant sitting in the store. I couldn't pass it up, y'all. I could not pass it up. Y'all know I already have 3 blueberry plants. I couldn't pass it up, y'all. It was like calling my name. So now I have a 4th blueberry plant. The one that have the blueberries on it is the pink lemonade, but this is a powder blue plant. So yeah, I'm excited. I am so excited to have that new blueberry plant. So y'all, I'm about to get back out here and put my pots where I want them to be. Did do a little cleanup, a little move around up in here over the weekend. Wasn't able to get it on film because I was rushing trying to do some other stuff. But let me just show you guys. All right, sweet potatoes in the soil. Check. All of these pots have the seeds in them and they're ready to grow. And I will be planting these out pretty soon. Y'all, I still have a whole lot. That's the potatoes. Those things are huge. Still beets, turnips, carrots, onions, garlic, all of that, y'all. Still have Swiss chard, spinach, chives, onion, green onion. Planted some new parsley. I set this up over the weekend, y'all, trying to keep the grass from growing. So I put the black landscaping fabric down and redid the pots in the front of the crop cage. Still got a whole lot of stuff back here inside the crop cage that I need to get to. Have a couple of Romanescos back there growing. Still have this middle section with the onions and the leeks. Back here, still have some kohlrabis growing. One I actually need to harvest, and a couple of more that are getting big. Some going to seed. Still have celery, parsley, some salad mix still left. My daughter came and got a few pieces. She didn't take a lot because she said it was pretty. So I'm going to be taking that. Oregano. This is my, what is this? This is pineapple mint that's growing back. Some celery. And this landscaping fabric I also put down over the weekend. Got some soil so I can fill in some of the holes. So y'all, your girl been working. But I wanted to get those seeds in the ground so I can start some of the things that I wanted to grow for the spring. Okay, y'all. I'm about to get off of this. I don't want this to be like super long, but I wanted to come to you guys and show you guys what I put in my soil when I'm planting some of my sweet potatoes and just dropping some seeds, getting ready. When they come up, I am going to get some pots or some grow bags ready. I will add the amendments that I want to add to them, and then they will be growing in the pots that they're supposed to be growing in. But right now, that's just a little temporary thing for them. All right, y'all. It's windy, but I'm sweating. But that's okay. It feels good out here. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. You guys stay safe and you guys be blessed. I will see you guys on the next video.